Hey everybody, it's Chris at Red Raccoon Games, and coming to you with a couple of unboxing videos today for a couple of the games that we're going to be featuring for Tabletop 101 in March. So March, obviously we have St. Patrick's Day, so our theme is going to be Luck of the Irish, and we're going to do some push your luck games for Tabletop 101 for the month of March. The first one of those for the first Monday in March is going to be Dice Throne Season 1. When Dice Throne first came into the store back last year, we actually couldn't keep Season 1 on the shelves, so it was hard to get. We sold all the copies we had, so we're just now opening a demo copy for the demo and rental library. So you can come in and check it out sometime before Tabletop 101, or you can come join us on that first Monday in March to play it. So let's take a look and see what you get. We actually have Dice Throne Season 2 now in stock. The Season 1 came in with a restock of Season 2. So this MSRP, you get 6 characters in here, and it is for $49.95 is the MSRP. So let's take a look. So Dice Throne is a game of competitive dice combat. We've heard it referred to as Battle Yahtzee, as basically gives you an idea of what the game is about. We've got the rule book here. You can see we have our 6 characters that you get in the box. You get the Barbarian, the Pyromancer, the Paladin, the Moon Elf, the Monk, and the Shadow Thief. And each of those has a couple of player aids that we'll get to in a second here and show you. So the first bit of that is they have a board that describes all the status effects that they can inflict, either positive effects that they can give themselves or negative ones that they can put on their opponent. Now, it plays best, I've heard, as a straight one-on-one game, so a 2-player game, but you can play in teams of 2v2 or 3v3, or you can even go even further and do 2v2v2, and with the new Season 2 fighters that we have in stock, you can go pretty much crazy as you want with that. But so here are the player boards, so I'll show you a little bit about how they work here. Let's check out the Barbarian here. So we've got the Barbarian, and we've got the Barbarian's player aid. So he can only do a couple of different status effects. He can do concussion and stun, and it shows you here too what the faces of each of his dice have. So you get some nice little status counters in here as well in the box, and those you would use the ones that are for your character. So we would take out the stun ones here, and the concussion ones, and those would be our Barbarian ones. Alright, and so going further in the box here, we have the Pyromancer still in there. So we see that we have all of our different fighters here. They all have their own custom dice with their own faces that they have symbols on, all the faces here. And they have a dial for tracking their combat points that you can charge up. They have a health counter they use to keep track of their health, and then each one also has a deck of upgrade and ability cards that you can play through the course of the game as well. So we'll get the Barbarian ones out here. So they can upgrade your different abilities, they can give you different things you can play on your turn. So that's the cards for the Barbarian. I'll get this out of the way for a second. So as we said, it's kind of Battle Yahtzee. So on your turn, you can take your 5 dice and you'll roll them once. And then from there, you can keep what you want to keep and roll what you want to roll. And re-roll up to 2 times. So Smack, if you have 3 swords, it deals 4 damage. If you have 4 swords, it deals 6 damage. And 5 swords, it deals 8 damage. So if you get dice that all have swords on them, you can deal out damage. You can, if you have hearts, you can use fortitude to heal yourself. Overpower is a combination of swords and stars, 6s. And then you have a couple abilities over here that use the numbers. You have small, Mighty Blow for a small straight, and Reckless for a large straight. So those use the numbers instead of the symbols. So that's basically how Dice Throne is played. You fight back and forth, taking turns, rolling your dice and beating on each other until one of you is dead. Come in and check it out. That first Monday in March, again, MSRP is $49.95. We have plenty of these in stock, and they still come with some bonus promo cards from the Dice Throne Season 2 Kickstarter. So come in and pick one up today.